Last night's Tonight Show just became a viral wildfire, and trust me, you're going to want to grab the popcorn. Selena Gomez, known for her sweet demeanor, unleashed a roast so sharp it could cut diamonds, and the target? None other than Meghan Markle. The studio audience was a mix of gasps and nervous laughter as Selena, with a sly grin, delivered punchline after punchline, and let's just say, the Duchess of Sussex's podcast and brand were not spared. It wasn't just a few playful jabs, it felt like a full-on takedown, leaving Jimmy Fallon visibly flustered and the internet buzzing with "Did she really just say that?" Let's be real, Selena didn't hold back. She started by referencing Meghan's Archetypes podcast, mimicking the now famous Archetypes voice with exaggerated poshness, and then segued into a bit about how some archetypes are just people who move to California and start selling jam. The crowd went wild, and you could practically feel the tension in the room. Then, she moved on to the whole finding my voice narrative, suggesting that some people find their voices by selling overpriced candles and complaining about royal life in interviews. Now, I'm not saying Selena's wrong, but she definitely said what a lot of people were thinking. She even threw in a line about how some people's struggles involve which mansion to film their next Instagram story in, which, let's be honest, is a bit of a burn. It wasn't just the one-liners either. Selena built a whole comedic routine around the perceived disconnect between Meghan's public persona and her lifestyle. She had this whole bit about relatability, where she pretended to be Meghan, saying things like, "Oh, I just love a good organic kale smoothie, especially when it's delivered by my personal chef." The audience was in stitches, but you could tell some were also a little shocked. Fallon, bless his heart, tried to steer the conversation towards Selena's new music, but she kept circling back, like a comedic heat-seeking missile, to the Meghan topic. She made comments about the struggles of being a royal-turned-influencer, and even joked about the pressure of having to constantly reinvent your brand. Honestly, it felt like Selena was channeling the collective frustration of people who are tired of the constant "woe is me" narrative, especially from someone who, let's be honest, lives a pretty privileged life. The whole thing was a masterclass in comedic timing, and while some might call it mean, others are hailing it as a much-needed dose of reality. You have to admit, it's pretty bold to go on national television and just lay it all out there. The internet is already split, with some calling Selena a queen and others saying she's crossed a line. But one thing's for sure, everyone is talking about it. And that, my friends, is how you break the internet.